This is Martin, the worst chessbot, who loses to every single human and probably animal. And this is Hikaru, who's a pretty good chess player. Not the greatest, but he can think a move or two ahead. So we will be seeing how many queens does Martin need to beat Hikaru. First, we will see how Martin fares in a normal match. The game started off as a French defense. Martin blundered his rook and then his bishop. He also lost his knight, and after that the queens were exchanged. Then Hikaru took each of his pieces and soon made a mating net, after which he brutally checkmated him with a rook, two knights and a bishop checkmate. In the two queens game, Martin blundered his queen on the second move, after which Hikaru found a maiden fort which he completed by executing a bishop checkmate in the last move. In the four queens game, Martin started with blundering a queen which was taken by a pawn. Later, another queen was taken by Hikaru's knight. Then the rook and queen came into play, and with the help of a bishop, Martin was checkmated. The game started with Hikaru developing the knights and then taking a queen. Then after taking control of the center, Martin takes a knight with his queen. After a check, Martin left his queen hanging, which was taken by the bishop. Martin then took a knight. I think he just got fed up of their folks. And then Hikaru brings his queen into play. He then finds a mating net and perfectly executes it. As usual, a few queens were blundered, being taken by bishops and being left completely hanging in the face of death. After the rook gave some checks, Hikaru delivered checkmate. This game was more or less the same. A pawn forked the queens and then went on to take another. Hikaru then defended his king by getting all his pieces on the king's side. The queens were traded and the new queen was even promoted. At last, a bishop and rook mate was delivered. Now here I had to give a few pawns to Hikaru, or it would have been mate in 1 and mate in 2. Hikaru played in a close position, and Martin, being the generous dad that he is, he gave his queens for free. At last, Martin finally got checkmated. The 15 queen game was similar, in which Martin was up 94 points of material. Hikaru's knight were quite useful, taking a bunch of queens. Soon the rook was brought into play, and Hikaru's queen checkmated Martin again. With a 112 point lead, Martin started the game. I felt good that Hikaru could beat him, but slowly Hikaru was losing his pieces left and right. His rook fell, then his queen was traded, and soon he lost his knight, resulting in Martin's victory. A shocking turn of events for sure. In 15 queens, Hikaru crushed Martin, but here we are, and he got checkmated with 17 queens. And that concludes the video. Be sure to give video ideas and suggestions for future videos. Few videos are in the making, so be prepared for that. Thanks for watching.